Hello and welcome to another week of Sambo iRacing. We're back at Lime Rock Grand Prix edition, this time with Ferrari 296 GT3 with the challenge setup. So everything as standard and loaded in from the schedule. If you are new to my channel, we do a hot lap, breakdown lap, and then we're back in the car one more time with the driving line on. Any questions, let me know in the comments. This should be a lot of fun. Okay, let's start the hot lap. Should be quite fast. In terms of it's a short track. Okay, on the left-hand side, braking up to about 70%, really long trail off as we go all the way down to second gear. Don't be tempted to get on the gas too early. Up to third, little dab on the brakes, again trail off, hook our tyres on the left-hand side, leave it in second, little lift, back on the gas. As we go through the gears all the way up to fourth, see the tree, and that's when we brake hard, we drop it all the way down to first, thread our way through this chicane here, up the hill, up to third gear, little dab on the brakes, keep it in third, back on the gas, up to fourth, just a lift through here. Now we're looking to exit wide without hitting the grass, and over and across the line in a 50.172. Alright, let's do the breakdown lap. Okay, now for the breakdown lap. So as I say, we're in fifth gear, we're coming along down here, and what we're looking for is the 2 marker. As we get to the 2 marker, we're going to brake briefly up to about 75%. And start trailing that off, and it's a really long trail off. So we're going to slowly go down through the gears. We go down to fourth, down to third. We're wanting to exit sort of midway across the track here as we get back on the gas. So as you can see, I'm still trailing it off, just got a little bit of sort of toe pressure on the brake there, just to keep the balance, just to keep the weight over the front tyres. I'm in second gear, and now I'm starting to build back up, wanting to cut back across, and I'm basically just kissing my tyres against this curbing. The GT3 is not a massive fan of these curbs at all. Once we're safely through, we're going to straighten up, go back to 100%, up to third gear, back over to the right-hand side, and basically the braking marker for this is just where there's a load of tyre screech marks on the road, but think of it as soon as you get over to the right-hand side, we're going to start the turn back in. I'm just going to dab the brakes up to about 1/3 pressure. And again, we're just going to trail this off very slowly, leaving it in third gear until we are ready to get back on the gas. Drop it down to second. And again, once we straighten up, big blip up to 100%, and then we start lifting almost down to nothing, down to about 16%, as you can see there. And then we get on the gas, go up through the gears, back over to the left-hand side, and now this tree on the left-hand side that we're coming up to here is my marker. As we get there, we're going to brake quite hard up to nearly 90%, dropping it all the way down into first. Start trailing off as we start looking for the apex. Then we get back on the gas, not quite on 100% there as I'd like to be, but as soon as I'm straighten up, as you can see, I'm going to be going flat out now all the way up. When you slow it down, it seems like there's so much space. Doesn't feel like that when you're driving it. And then all we're going to do for this corner here is we're going to do a little dab of the brakes, only up to about 25%, leaving it in third gear, and then wanting to get back on the gas as soon as possible. As you can see there, my front right did actually just clip the curb, and it really does send you out. So do try and give it some berth. And as you can see, back up to 100%. Straighten her out on the rumble strip. Up to fourth gear, and we're going to start our turn in once we get down into the flat part here, because our front tyre is going to be loaded up. Get a lot more responsive to the turn in, and we just do a lift down to 80% or so. Then we just feed the power back on. Exiting onto the rumble strip is preferable. The grass is horrible. There we have it. That's the breakdown lap. So we have the driving line version coming out now for you guys that use it. As always, thanks for watching. I've been Sambo iRacing, and I'll see you guys in the week. Cheers.